A very special guest on this week's episode of मेरी 90s की प्लेलिस्ट, मुकुल चड्ढा एक बहुत ही कमाल के एक्टर हैं. इनको मैं बहुत अरसों से जानती हूँ. थिएटर में तो बहुत नाम कमा चुके हैं, लेकिन पिछले कुछ दिनों में anything that you watch which is interesting, मुकुल चड्ढा इसका हिस्सा है. So which is very nice. So I would say कि मुकुल चड्ढा ये दौर है आपका. I hope you're enjoying it. एक तरफ सनफ्लावर जो रिलीज होने वाली है बहुत जल्द OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पर, और दूसरी तरफ शेरनी, जहां पर विद्या बालन के साथ एक बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑन सॉन्ग कास्ट है. न्यूटन के डायरेक्टर अमित मासूरकर बना रहे हैं. एंड यू आर पार्ट ऑफ दीज टू प्रोजेक्ट्स. एंड हाउ डज इट फील यार? मतलब सबसे पहले बताओ कैसे लग रहा है?
इट फील्स फैंटास्टिक. मतलब ये जो दौर की बात कर रहे हैं आप, आई डोंट नो कि अगर ऐसा कुछ है, लेकिन जून में तो पक्का लग रहा है कि मतलब इट फील्स लाइक अ गुड मंथ फॉर मी, क्योंकि दो प्रोजेक्ट्स जिन पे काम किया मैंने, दे आर रिलीजिंग एंड वेरी डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स. सनफ्लावर इज दिस क्राइम कॉमेडी जिसे बुलाया जा रहा है, which is just completely mad. And then there's Sherni, which is Amit Masurkar film, which is I mean, he really takes a serious issue and he kind of aaspas ka, he just explores everything around it, and of course it's starring Vidya Balan. So that's it's different kind of project, and it's a film, so I'm excited about both.
Fantastic. I know for a fact that you've been acting for so long, लेकिन कहते हैं ना कि suddenly there are releases that come together. Why don't you tell my audience first कि ये acting मुकुल ने तुमने कब से शुरू की थी in terms of either theater या फिर performing on television? कब से शुरुआत हुई?
बहुत टाइम से. एक तरह से अगर देखा जाए तो I've been on stage since class 3 or whatever, but I mean obviously those were not as a serious profession. But I have been in Mumbai now. I moved back to Mumbai. I was actually a banker earlier. I started my career as a banker. I was a research analyst in New York with a very infamous company now called Lehman Brothers. So वो छोड़ के I moved back to Mumbai in 2004 और मैं एक्टर बना. हालांकि I didn't at that time also कि इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था कि मैं फुल टाइम एक्टर बन जाऊं. मैंने सोचा कि मैं इंडिया वापस आ गया हूं, मैं सबैटिकल ले रहा हूं और मैं 1 साल थिएटर करूंगा और मैं कहानियां लिखूंगा, एंड दैट्स व्हाट माय प्लान वाज. बट इतना मजा आ रहा था कि वो 1 साल का सबैटिकल 2 साल का बन गया, फिर 3 साल का बन गया, फिर एक और साल करते करते पता चल गया कि मैं फुल टाइम एक्टर ही हूँ. इट वाज ऑलमोस्ट कि देयर वाज नो पॉइंट. इट वाज जस्ट एट सम पॉइंट आई हैड टू से कि अपने आप से झूठ बोलना बंद करो. यू आर एन एक्टर नाउ. तुम छोड़ नहीं रहे हो, इतना मजा आ रहा है. And yeah, I started off with theater, फिर ads करने लगा मैं, which was helpful because that helped pay the bills also. और फिर आहिस्ते I started doing film, and and now of course OTT has become so big, so that provides so much opportunity, which I'm very grateful for. तो हाँ ऐसे हो गया. But I've been here now 17 साल हो गए.
17 साल मुंबई में हुए हैं, लेकिन मुझे 17 साल से पहले तुम्हारे अतीत में आज जाना है, because I want to ask you.
बिल्कुल.
मुकुल चड्ढा 90s में कहाँ थे, क्या कर रहे थे, कौन से शहर में थे, पढ़ रहे थे, कॉलेज में थे?
कॉलेज में मैं दिल्ली में था. उसके बाद पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के लिए मैं अहमदाबाद गया. सो 90s मोस्टली वाज इन व्हाइल स्टडीइंग. और मुझे पता आप क्यों पूछ रहे हो, क्योंकि कॉलेज में और पोस्ट ग्रेड में कोई काम नहीं करता है, कोई पढ़ाई नहीं करता है. मतलब जाके सिनेमा हॉल में जाके पिक्चरें देखता है वो. और वो भी कभी कभी वैसे दिल्ली में ना देयर वाज एक तो हम नॉर्थ कैंपस में थे, तो अम्बा वाज द क्लोजेस्ट थिएटर. अम्बा, बत्रा ऐसे थिएटर्स में जहाँ पे ब्लैक में भी आप खरीदो तो 30 रुपए की टिकट होती थी. आई मीन दैट्स द टाइम और फिर प्रिया सिनेमा अगर आप जाओगे तो विच वाज द ओनली कूल सिनेमा एट दैट टाइम डाउन इन वसंत विहार. तो वहां पे आगे की सीटें देयर वर फ्रंट रोज व्हिच वर आई थिंक 10 रुपए की और समथिंग. वाज वेरी फ्रंट रोज दैट यू कुड रियली एक्चुअली सिट इन. So we used to get excited sometimes going there also. But yeah, that was the time of our lives.
Fantastic. मेरी 90s की playlist is an exploration of what my celebrities were doing in the 90s. फिल्में और गाने जो उनकी life को impact कर चुके हैं. So I think quickly you gotta tell me, if you had to tell me your top 5 or 4 songs. नहीं, songs नहीं, पहले फिल्मों की बात करते हैं. Films of the 90s that left a massive impact.
Films of the 90s तो बहुत सारी है. एक तो I think my number one film, this I without hesitation I can say is जो जीता वही सिकंदर.
Yeah.
I think it is still in the top 5. Change the gear. My thing is कि अगर आप the greatest sports film देखोगे तो लगान will come to mind, जो जीता वही सिकंदर, and I ask everybody what is common to them. And it is not Amir Khan that is responsible. It's Kulbhushan Kharbanda who's standing on the sidelines, you know, gritting his teeth and change the gear, Sanju, change the gear. और you know वहां पे भी लगान में भी वो खड़े हैं. He's like, and you are looking at it through his eyes. So I'm telling you, Kulbhushan Kharbanda is responsible for the greatest sports films this country has seen.
This is such a great observation, and let's not forget.
It is.
your partner रसिका और कुलभूषण खरबंदा साहब ने मतलब एक साथ काम भी किया है. मतलब you know कैसे होता है यार मुकुल, जब आपके पार्टनर इनके साथ काम कर रहे हैं, ये सारे जोक्स आपने मारे होंगे.
हाँ, no, it's actually very funny. You know, you these are people you have talked about, and then suddenly you work with them, or you know someone who works with them, और बड़ा अजीब लगता है. You know, you feel like, oh my God, you know, you sometimes don't know how to react. I mean, I remember in Mumbai when I first came to Mumbai and I met this friend of mine, Vijay Krishna Acharya, Victor. He said we would play, and he said कि चलो we went to have a drink, or we couldn't get a drink somewhere. He said मेरा दोस्त रवि रहता है यहाँ पे, वहाँ चलते हैं. So we went, and because it was a dry day, you know, that day, so we went to his house. और वहाँ पे मैं डोर पे देख रहा हूँ रवि बासवानी. मैंने कहा, I started laughing. I said like, what a name. और दरवाजा खुला, and it was Ravi Baswani, and I was tongue tied. मतलब I could not say anything. You know, I have seen जाने भी तो यारो, I don't know how many times, and here he's standing there and I'm having a drink in his house.
I'll show you something fun. Are you ready?
हाँ बिल्कुल.
मतलब ये हमारी दीवानगी की बातें अगर हो ही रही हैं, तो ये है दीवानगी जाने भी दो यारों की.
Oh wow, wow, ये कहाँ से मिला?
ये हमने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था एक स्क्रीनिंग 30 इयर्स ऑफ जाने भी दो यारो कुछ साल पहले, और जब हमने ऑर्गेनाइज किया 35 इयर्स आई थिंक, एंड तब हमने पूरे कास्ट और क्रू को इनवाइट किया था. रवि वासवानी साहब तो उस समय थे नहीं, अनफॉर्चुनेटली कपल ऑफ इयर्स अगो, लेकिन आई टोटली गेट इट, यू नो, आई टोटली गेट इट. और फिर
नहीं, I mean, you just went into his house, हम तीन मतलब we were having a drink with him. I'm such में for the first half an hour I don't think I spoke. You know, I was just like, मैं क्या बोलूं? I mean, it's like it's him. You know, I mean, do I touch him? मतलब कैसे? And everybody else is very normal. So it's a very strange feeling in some sense. Because these are people you have, like you said, we've joked about, we've talked about, you know, we've done all kinds of things, and then suddenly it's like they're there in flesh and blood. I mean, like.
You know, हमारा क्योंकि थिएटर का कनेक्शन है, बहुत सारे थिएटर के you know मतलब थोड़े से इवेंट्स में मुकुल और मैं ऑफ कोर्स मिलते आए हैं. You know, when the world was open, I share this feeling. You know, जब मुझे याद है जब मैं पहली बार आकाश खुराना साहब से मिली थी, ये I was in college, but to me he'll always be the guy who was in बेटा. You know, बेटा में वो जो अनिल कपूर का you know फादर थे, वो आकाश अंकल थे. तो that was one of my moments. फिर दूसरा एक मोमेंट है नसीर साहब. You know, क्योंकि हम जाने भी दो यारों की बात कर रहे हैं, नसीर साहब थिएटर वालों के लिए बहुत ज्यादा अप्रोचेबल इंसान है. You know, you actually can sit with him, you actually can talk to him, and ये जो एक ऑरा है उनका वो बना रहता है. लेकिन I totally get it, and I think theater is one way where you can actually meet a lot of your favorite actors. अगर आप भी एक सीरियस एक्टर हो.
Yeah, Shashi Kapoor. I mean, मतलब पृथ्वी थिएटर में कितने प्लेस हमने देखे हैं, he's come in and he sat on that special chair of his. And you know, you यकीन ही नहीं होता था, you know, कि it's actually him sitting over there. Akash also, you're right. I mean, I remember him most from Company. You know, and I think I had seen Company, and then I come in my first play in Bombay was with Akash was in the play, and it was a bit. It is disconcerting ना कि ये हो क्या रहा है? मतलब it's like
it's cool. I think
अजीब सा लगता है.
ये फैंडम जो है, ये दीवानगी जो है, इसी पर you know हम चाहे जितने भी बड़े एक्टर्स बन जाएं, you know, I always say this, you know, there's a moment where you become instead of an actor, you become a fan, and may that never, you know, stop happening.
Die. Absolutely. May that never die.
जो जितना वही सिकंदर तुमने कहा, more films, Mukul.
More films. DDLJ should be on that list. Breaking Away Satya has to be on that list, I suppose. I mean, I'm just naming off whatever comes to mind. Hero number 1. Then you can even.
बाकी के फिल्में तो मैं समझ सकती हूँ काफी बड़ी. This hero number 1 is a boomerang.
It's too good. It's too good.
मुझे ये फिल्म बेहद पसंद है, उसके गाने बेहद पसंद है, लेकिन तुम्हें ये फिल्म क्यों पसंद है मुझे बताओ मुझे.
I think क्योंकि हम उस टाइम पे कॉलेज में हम मतलब I think I was introduced to to Govinda and these films. I think the first 2-3 years of Govinda I didn't watch, but then there were a couple of friends of mine in college who were huge Govinda fans. You know,
Yeah.
उनके कमरों में there used to be this big posters of Govinda, and they of course still are proud today कि we discovered Govinda for this group. You know, and then once you started watching those films, I think they were phenomenal films. I
बिल्कुल.
mean, it's a Hero Number One is a cult film, and Sona
Classic,
Kitna
classic.
Sona Hai is a cult song. I mean, it's
No,
like
no, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड. I would have never pegged you down as a person जिसके प्लेलिस्ट पर सोना कितना सोना है ये गाना होता.
has to be there, has to be there.
एंड ऑल्सो क्योंकि एक बहुत ही फेमिलियर प्लॉट था, हमें बावर्ची में हमने राजेश खन्ना साहब को यही प्रेमिस के साथ डील करते हुए देखा था, एंड इट वुड हैव बीन नॉट सो न्यू. लेकिन क्योंकि गोविंदा है, कादर खान है, इनफैक्ट द अदर डे आई सॉ अ मीम व्हिच सेड कि गोविंदा ने अपनी 90% 90s की फिल्मों में सिर्फ कादर खान साहब से उनकी उनकी बेटी चुराई है. लाइक दैट्स द प्लॉट ऑफ
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. In fact, some of those films they're merging in my head कि मुझे पता भी नहीं है इसमें कूली नंबर में ये हुआ था, हीरो नंबर वन में ये हुआ था, नाम भी सिमिलर है, and you know it's the same. There's
सेम यूनिवर्स. वहां पे कादर खान है,
yeah,
गोविंदा है.
it's like
या In fact,
correct.
Hero Number One, I think, is a bit different क्योंकि it is one of those films जहाँ पर कादर खान is playing his father, and Paresh Rawal instead is playing the patriarch, from the other side.
He's also always there. Paresh Rawal is also in every one of those films. What is the film? I'm forgetting the name. Sorry, it's slipping my mind. With Sanjay Dutt and Govinda.
Hasina Maan Jayegi.
Hasina Maan Jayegi. I mean, and then Paresh Rawal is also there in a different role. Kader Khan is his father again in that. So it's all like
Munnu or Munnu, yaar.
No, it's like कि ये सब एक ही प्लॉट लेके कितने फिल्में बना सकते हैं हम, मतलब, and they're just going having fun. But that's the thing, actually, in all those films, they are always having fun, all of them.
Bilkul, absolutely.
I don't know how many of those lines were made up on set, or they were doing their own thing. कि मतलब कुछ भी.
कादर खान, and I think they were such great friends. And it's just crazy how मतलब आप जॉनी लीवर को ले लो यार. स्क्रिप्ट में बाकायदा 90s में लिखा जाता था कि जॉनी लीवर का सीन है बस.
अच्छा ऐसा क्या? अच्छा.
हाँ, तो अब्बास मस्तान एक्चुअली टोल्ड मी कि जॉनी भाई के सीन में हम सिर्फ लिखते थे जॉनी लीवर का सीन है. And Johnny I would actually come up with plots, would come up with like improvs and a comedy track. अगर आप देखें इन फिल्मों में, you could take out the Johnny Lever track separately and it's a separate movie.
Yeah, it's quite. I mean, Kader Khan साहब के बारे में कहा जाता है कि he used to make up his own lines and he always had the last word in any dialogue.
Yes.
And go back and see those dialogues. He's always got the last line.
Yeah, and even if he loses in the scene, यानी कि कभी-कभी सीन में उनको डाउन हो जाता है, लेकिन then he breaks the fourth wall और फिर वो ऑडियंस से बात करते हैं, and then he just suddenly comes saying, ये बहुत गलत हुआ. This is too good, यार. I didn't know कि तुम इतने बड़े 90s के फैन हो. Let's move on and let's ask you another pick. एक और गाना जो तुम्हें 90s से बेहद पसंद है. And I know we've got a list here and I love your list. You've got यार छैया छैया है, चुरा के दिल मेरा है. But is there anything that you'd like to talk about?
I'll tell you one more song I'll put down, which is Sheher Ki Ladki, which is an item number. It's one of the few item numbers from that time. It's from Rakshak, I think.
Yeah.
And Raveena Tandon just comes in for that one item number, which is just random, but it's damn good, yeah. We sang that song a lot in college. Also, see, these are the times when you know, in college you end up singing those songs over and over again. आपके मतलब वाले कमरे से मतलब वो गाना बज रहा है again and again and again. So those songs are sort of embedded a lot more, and a lot of them, हालांकि they may not be, some great poetry in the lyrics, but there was a beat to them, like, I mean, Chura Ke Dil Mera is just the beat, right? It's like all I can see is Akshay Kumar running and jumping and on his knees, sliding across, right? I mean, that's all. That's image.
बेहद cool. In fact, we were talking about शहर की लड़की. क्योंकि तुमने कहा रवीना टंडन टर्न्स अप फ्रॉम नोवेयर, आई लाइक टू बिलीव कि तुम उन लोगों में से हो जिन्होंने ये फिल्म देखी बाकायदा, ना सिर्फ गाने
हाँ
देखे. तो दैट्स ग्रेट. एंड द रीजन व्हाई शी randomly landed up in a song is because Karisma Kapoor, who was the heroine of this film,
करेक्ट.
उन्होंने शूटिंग के स्केड्यूल के बाद कहा मैं अब डेटे नहीं दूंगी. तो
ऐसा क्या?
हाँ, तो एक गाना बचा था शूट करने, एंड क्योंकि प्रोड्यूसर जो थे, एंड बिकॉज सुनील शेट्टी इन दैट सॉन्ग, दे रिक्वेस्टेड रवीना कि कम बेल अस आउट. एंड रवीना वाज लाइक यार अभी मैं क्या करूं, ठीक है मैं ये गाना कर लेती हूँ. लेकिन गाने में आई डोंट नो व्हाई बॉयज रिमेंबर दिस सॉन्ग, बिकॉज लड़कों के लिए क्या है इस गाने में, इस गाने में रवीना टंडन है एक, लेकिन दूसरी
In an orange dress, I think. She comes in an orange.
yes,
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 I remember.
yes.
Yes.
And let's not forget Sunil Shetty के crazy oversized suits. मतलब
Correct.
सीबीडी बेलापुर में तपती गर्मी है, धूप है, लेकिन सुनील शेट्टी ओवरसाइज 3-piece सूट पहनकर ये गाना डांस कर रहा है. तो मतलब क्या चल रहा है इस गाने में?
And it's such a break, na? Because it was, I mean, I didn't know the story is great. What you told me, ki matlab we didn't get dates from Karishma, and that's why they got Raveena to come and bail them out. But it was such a great thing because it was like she's this gaon ki ladki, and then suddenly you throw in this, random dream sequence, na? Ki shahar ki ladki, and she's coming, and it's totally different in terms of all the other songs, in the styling, and everything else. And we were all sitting in the theater, and we were transported. Ki ho kya raha hai? But it's great. It was absolutely fantastic.
No, I think also that वो जो दौर था, and I don't know why I just remembered CBD बेलापुर, इतना unexplored territory था और इतना नया एक township था. So not just शहर की लड़की but also रंगीला का title track CBD बेलापुर में शूट किया गया था. So if anyone's watching at this point and you're from CBD बेलापुर, we just want to say big ups. The 90s loved CBD बेलापुर. It's too good. All right, so we got शहर की लड़की. Let's move on to the next song or a film, because I know कि फिल्मों के choices अलग होते हैं गानों की choices से. I remember your film list had Satya, Sarfarosh, it had Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na, and Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. Any impact that a film that you want to talk about in filmों में से?
Impact on a song or just generally?
From a film, because I love the list.
There's one, Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na is, the people I remember the most from Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na is Goga Kapoor as the Don, okay? And there's a dialogue that me and my friends from college still crack to this date, because he's got a sidekick and whose name is Vasco, and he's constantly saying कि Vasco note करो, Vasco ये note करो, because he's that he will write down किसको मारना है, किसको ये करना है, Vasco note करो. And there's a point when Shah Rukh Khan and the band are playing some soulful song, and the Don is listening to it. मतलब Goga को
रो रहा है.
And he says कि Vasco, and Vasco starts writing. He says, Vasco note मत करो, Vasco feel करो. And to this date we still crack this joke. It's so stupid, but among friends we crack this joke कि Vasco feel करो for any moment, feel करो. So that's like for Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na, that's the biggest thing for me. I'll forget everything else, I won't forget that one scene with Goga Kapoor saying Vasco note मत करो, feel करो.
And what a film also, like उस फिल्म में भी I think that whole sensibility, और मुझे याद है टेलीविजन की दुनिया के बहुत सारे एक्टर्स थे उस फिल्म में, so whether it's Shah Rukh Khan's sister, whether it's the mother, whether it's the father, Satish Shah साहब हैं उस फिल्म में. It's almost like क्योंकि कुंदन शाह साहब की फिल्म थी, तो it was very obvious कि जाने भी दो यारों का एक how do they age, and suddenly वो लोग senior citizens बन जाते हैं और फिर उनके अगले generation आता है. And I think that film is such a great film. शाहरुख खान की favorite film है हमेशा के लिए, and I think.
Oh, is it? अच्छा, no, it's for good reason. I can understand why. I didn't know this.
Film, and he loved it so much that he bought the rights to it. And today,
really? अच्छा.
अगर आपको कभी हाँ कभी ना screening करनी है, then Shahrukh Khan is the person you go to, because he's also the producer now. So it's kind of cool. Lovely. And
Deepak Tijori gets the girl in that film. It's like, I think maybe the only film where he gets the girl, but it's also one good, but it's a sweet film. It's a very sweet film, and I mean, you had a very clear, black and white in the 90s typically, but that's a very sweet film and it worked really well. Sarfarosh is there as a film, जिसमें again Sonali Bendra's song is Diwani Ladke Ko. That's another great song, and that's the other person. When I met Sonali Bendre for the first time, again I was tongue-tied. because it's like
No, same
that's
here.
such.
But, Mukul, मेरा ये, I mean, this is what I love about you as a person. तुम्हें अगर लोग जानते नहीं है तो they'll peg you down as the guy who likes होश वालों को खबर क्या बेखुदी क्या चीज है.
नहीं 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 बिल्कुल नहीं. वो तो नहीं. I mean maybe there's a mix. I mean I've thrown in other movies, but वो तो मुश्किल है. That's there, but top 10, top 20 में तो है ही नहीं. मतलब there's no chance.
But इस दीवाने लड़के को जहाँ पर आमिर खान breaks out into शायरी, और वो I think SL World में वो गाना शूट किया गया था.
Yes, हाँ.
And it was like a merry-go-round, like whatever, some fantasy theme park जहाँ पर वो लोग कर रहे थे. And I didn't know, was it because you were a Sonali Bendre fan? तुम्हें ये गाना?
I think I became a fan in that song after that song. Sarfarosh is a good film. It's a great film with a great set of actors also. I mean, it's a good film. So that was there. But Sonali Bendre, I fell in love with in that thing. And Amir Khan might have been cracking shairi, but nobody was looking at him in that song. I mean, it was all Sonali Bendre all the way. I mean, she was, don't mind. I think she said, don't mind in that film. No? Don't mind. Constantly.
Don't mind. Of course. Don't mind.
Don't mind. So that was, yeah.
I'm looking at your list and बहुत सारे गाने हैं जो मुकुल ने मुझे दिए थे WhatsApp पे. छुरा के दिल मेरा, टिप टिप बरसा पानी, छैया छैया, इस दीवाने लड़के को, सोना कितना सोना है. And we're going to play all of these songs, of course, on the show. Thanks to you, Mukul, and thanks to your memories. But I just want to say that this is what it's about. Today, आप आज एक्टर हैं 2021 में या फिर 20 from 10 साल से या 15 साल से. But I think that वो जो एक love है for the movies, it comes from this era, which is the 90s, जहाँ पर we all saw, we imagined, and today we might be who we are. लेकिन हम सबका ये जो दौर है 90s का एक जैसा गुजरा. So I think that's what this show is about. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you like this interview? मजा आया तुम्हें?
बहुत मजा आया. I told you, like when I heard about the 90s, मुझे डर लग रहा था कि तुम क्विज पूछोगी, तो मुझे उसमें डर लग रहा था. But yeah, it's a great nostalgia trip actually to go down. And you're right, क्योंकि the 80s also have great memories of movies then, but we saw them differently because we saw them on TV, we saw them on VCR or whatever, later. But 90s, at least for me, these were seen with friends in the theater.
Yeah.
When you bunking class or रात को ragging के time पे भी हम गए थे वहाँ पे. Ragging के time पे भी seniors were taking us there and making us, whether they were even ragging us and saying कि theater में तुम नाचो. जब माधुरी दीक्षित आएगी तो you have to dance in the aisles. That also has happened. But that's the era when we were doing all these stupid, mad things. So I think that's true. The love for the movies and the theater and it was all around that time. And yeah, it's been a great memory trip. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We look forward to Sunflower as well as Sherni that are going to release very, very soon. OTT पर, if you're a fan and if you love Mukul Chadda's playlist today, don't forget to watch him and show him all the love on his social media handles आने वाले दिनों में. Mukul, मेरे show पर आने के लिए and to discuss the 90s with me. What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.